Hello, everybody, and Moadim L'Simcha. My name is Dov Ben Yaakov Kurtzman, and I thought I'd bring you a few words just to help you get through the Chag, get you help through these days that can be quite difficult for a lot of people, because usually during these days we're going out to the parks and spending time with our family and friends. And during these days, not just over the Yom Tovim, but during Chol HaMoed, we're also in our houses and basically restricted from the types of outings that we're allowed to have. So some of us might be finding this quite overwhelming. Some of us might be finding this feeling guilty, feeling a little bit of shame, feelings of, what am I supposed to do with my children? What am I supposed to do? Every day is the same. What am I supposed to do? And feeling that feeling of kind of not really knowing what we can do during those days. So I thought that I'd come and give you a couple of words just in a few minutes' time. So just to understand that we do have a threat system. And when we're in this kind of environment, we're in this kind of living the way we are at the moment, that threat system is going to be activated. So if you're feeling a little bit on edge, if you're feeling that your tolerance is going down, that you're a little bit more short-tempered, then understand that this is a normal reaction to an abnormal situation. It doesn't mean or give us permission to act in an abusive or threatening way to others. We should be more aware of the fact that we're short-tempered. We should be more aware of the fact that our tolerance level has gone down. And so in order to compensate for that, we need to activate our soothing system. And our soothing system will activate that kindness for ourselves and offering kindness to others that are around us. So if we're feeling that the threat system is really overactivated, there's a number of exercises that we can do just to activate that soothing system. And one of them is quite simple. Just put one hand under your arm there and the other on the other shoulder, and just sit there for a few minutes. Kind of give a self-hug. And this is very important because our brain will pick this up as soothing action that we're doing. It's an act of self-kindness, and it's really important at these times. So just to sit there, just breathe normally, and just feel that sense of touch. And you can do that for a few minutes, as many times as you want during the day. Another one is to put one hand on your chest and one hand on your tummy. Now, this activates the soothing system. It activates a lot of hormones inside the body, including oxytocin, which is well known in other words as a love drug. It's a comforting hormone that can go through our body. Will activate that soothing system for us. Now, we also have a drive system, and that drive system is when we want to pursue extra things, we want to achieve things, we want to progress. But there's a lot of social pressure out there just now, I'm noticing, that we should be using this time to activate ourselves, that we shouldn't be wasting this time. We should be creating new products. We should be, doing things with our children, and we have to make sure that we get all the homework done, and we have to make sure that we get, don't waste the time, get up early, get everything done, have super routines, turn your lounge into super school, or your business, you have to start creating new products or seeing how you can turn it into an online service, and so on and so on. Well, there are maybe some people out there that's just not possible for you at the moment. You're just feeling the distress, might be even affecting your daily work, never mind creating new things. And I just want to kind of get across that during this time, you really do have permission to slow things down. Okay? There's a lot of sadness out there. There's a lot of grief out there. And we must be aware of this. We need to acknowledge this on the outside. and we need to acknowledge this on the inside. And so when we're in a time of grief, in a time of pressure and distress, one of the more healthier things to do is to slow that down. Just take it all in. Understand that there might be emotions of sadness. There might be emotions of frustration. There might even be emotions of anger. And as long as we acknowledge that and slow things down and begin to understand that we're in a very abnormal environment at the moment, reconnect with that soothing system, acknowledging the threat system, and understanding that we don't need to go into drive mode right now. Okay, so all that social pressure out there that you must turn your business in, but there is a problem economically in the world at the moment. We need to acknowledge this. If you have the energy and if you have the resolve to go off and do something, then that's great. But if you haven't, then that's also okay. And I just wanted to get that across to you. So for everybody out there, especially in my community here in Manchester, I wish you the rest of the Chag Moadim L'Simcha, and that we should reconnect after the Yom Tovim. And I will be putting on my regular everyday morning workout for total mind fitness, well-being at 11 o'clock every morning. In the meantime, Moadim L'Simcha.